Happy February, Virgo. If you have clicked on this video, it's because you're interested to see what February holds for you in regards to love. And this will apply to people who are single and looking. It will apply to people who are connected with somebody and wanting to know how to deepen the connection, or whether or not that connection is something that you want to hold on to or something that you may need to leave. So let's get right into it. All right, so Virgo, what is the overall energy for February for you? The Five of Pentacles. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is about worry about loss. Okay, so right away for some of you guys, I'm getting that there are going to be a number of you who are married or sharing finances with a partner. And though the relationship is not happy, there's a huge fear there about whether or not you can survive on your own financially if you went ahead and left this person. Okay, so there's a lot of fear there. There's also, this feeling of, for some of you, a smaller few, that if you were to get together with somebody, you're pretty good with your finances. There might be a fear there that taking on somebody else's financial worries is not really something that you're ready to do, but you may love the person, and so it might be some kind of a conflict within you. So let's go ahead and take a look at what else is going on here. Yeah, it's interesting because with the Nine of Swords here, there is some anxiety associated here. So that what we were talking about earlier with, fear about losing money is a high thing for you guys in February for some of you. And it's something that's really making you worry about whether or not love is going to get you through. Okay. So that's a big thing there. Now with the King of Cups, there may be this feeling inside you that you want to share life with somebody. You want to share your cup with somebody. You want to have love with somebody. But that anxiety of financial loss is something that is really hitting quite a number of you. So this month you may find yourself in conflict with, is, the idea of being with somebody worth the possible financial loss, and vice versa? Is, having my own independence from something that's not making me happy, is that worth the financial loss that I'm going to have to go through? So there's quite a bit of anxiety here for you guys this month, Virgo. Now with the Seven of Cups, this is saying that, there are a lot of options that are going to be present for you. So, for single people, this could be that you have a lot of people that are interested in you. Okay. But because you have anxiety about maybe being burned before financially, there's something about it that you're like, I don't know if I'm ready for this, and that's where that King of Cups will come in, where it's like, yeah, but don't you want to share life? Don't you want to share wealth with people? And so I feel like it's going to be that inner conflict, and you're going to have a lot of options here to choose from. I also feel that, for people that are currently married or in a serious relationship with somebody, this may symbolize that there may be someone outside of the relationship that is showing interest in you, or that you are interested in, that is going to kind of mess with your mind and your heart here with that King of Cups and the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So, I think I'm seeing a few different situations here. Also with that Seven of Cups, this could be a solution offered of, if you are currently, afraid that if you leave somebody that you're going to be, kind of left out in the cold financially. This is saying that there are going to be options available to you, whether it is some kind of a better paying job, or maybe staying with somebody in the meantime while you get back on your feet. Definitely, like if any of you are in an abusive relationship, this is saying that there are options here for you to be able to exit that relationship and be okay financially. So there's a lot going on here, Virgo. Let me see what else we have to say here. Yeah, the World card. The World card is all about, a long standing pattern coming to a close. So for some of you guys, this again may symbolize a long-term relationship that you've been in, that you've been quite frankly pretty miserable in. But the finances has been something that's been really keeping you there. And this World card is saying that it's time to start thinking about closing that out, because you know life is short, and some people may have stayed in marriages or relationships because of children, and now those children are coming of age where you don't have to worry about that as much, and so it feels like there's some kind of a long cycle closing where you're able now to see what other options you have here. Okay. So there's definitely a lot going on here. Overall, I think that for Virgos, there's anxiety present in regards to love. And there may be, like, that inner conflict between the head and the heart. And you're going to have to really do some self-reflection on what that means for you. What are you valuing right now? Okay. What options do you have to really best set yourself up for the best scenario, whether that be for self-love or, possible love with another? All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. If you would like to get a one-on-one reading with me, you can contact me at the email address below. Thanks so much. Bye.